everyone! Welcome to my very first YouTube video. For this video, I'm going to do a haul of every single product I bought from Shopee during the 12/12 sale and the Black Friday sale. So for each and every single one of the products here, I'm going to do a very short review. Now you may notice that some of the products I am going to feature later are not here right now because I have already given them away as Christmas gifts. However, you will see them later in the video. Without further ado, let's dive in. First up for cleansers, we have the Iunik Calendula Complete Cleansing Oil.
This oil cleanser is for nighttime use. I use it as a first step cleanser to remove makeup and sunscreen. It is lightweight, gentle, non-stripping, but it removes makeup and sunscreen thoroughly.
Okay, next we have the Cosrx Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser.
This is for morning and nighttime use. At night, I use it as the second step cleanser to remove residue from oil cleansers. It is a gentle, low pH gel cleanser. It has gentle surfactants. It cleanses the skin effectively but gently. It is also fragrance and essential oil free.
Next up for treatments, we have the Purito ABP Triple Synergy Liquid.
This is a gentle exfoliator. The key actives in this are the AHA mandelic acid, which exfoliates dead skin cells on the surface of the skin, the BHA betaine salicylate, which exfoliates excess sebum in clogged pores, and the PHA gluconolactone, which gently exfoliates dead skin cells on the skin surface. This is also fragrance and essential oil free.
Next, we have the Purito Unscented Centella Serum.
This serum treats multiple skin concerns. The key actives that I really found impressive were Centella to soothe and calm down any redness and sensitivity, Niacinamide for brightening, strengthening skin moisture barrier and oil control, Ceramides to strengthen the skin barrier and prevent water loss, peptides as a humectant and for anti-aging benefits, and it is also fragrance and essential oil free.
This is the TIAM Vita Beet Resource.
This serum has 10% niacinamide for brightening, oil control, and strengthening of skin barrier. It also has 2% alpha-arbutin for brightening. This serum is also fragrance and essential oil free. It is lightweight, hydrating, and it helped to control oil production on my skin. I also saw some brightening of post-acne inflammation after 2 weeks of use. I use this once in the morning and once in the evening.
Next, we have the ordinary 10% niacinamide, 1% zinc PCA.
This serum, as the name suggests, has 10% niacinamide for brightening, oil control, and strengthening of the skin barrier. It also has 1% zinc PCA to fight acne bacteria. The cons is that it has a bit of a sticky texture, which some people might not enjoy. However, it is extremely affordable and happens to be one of the cheapest niacinamide serums in the market. It is also fragrance and essential oil free.
And now for moisturizers, we have the Cosrx Ultimate Moisturizing Honey Overnight Mask.
This moisturizer is incredibly lightweight. It has a gel texture. It is suitable for morning and evening use. It is hydrating without any sticky or heavy feeling. It has a high percentage of propolis, which is anti-inflammatory, soothing, and brightening. It also comes in a very convenient squeeze tube packaging. It is fragrance and essential oil free.
And next we have the Cosrx Hydrium Green Tea Aqua Soothing Gel Cream.
This moisturizer is incredibly lightweight, but it is also deeply hydrating. It has a gel texture. It has a high percentage of green tea extract. It is soothing, calming. It has antioxidant properties and anti-inflammatory properties. The cons are that it comes in a jar. However, I use a scoop to make it easier to use and apply and makes it more hygienic as well. It is non-comedogenic and fragrance and essential oil free.
And next we have the Krave Beauty Oat So Simple Water Cream.
This moisturizer is also lightweight and hydrating. It perfectly balances my skin so I don't get oily throughout the day. It contains oats, which is anti-inflammatory, soothing, and non-irritating. This moisturizer also goes well with my other actives. It is non-comedogenic, it is fragrance and essential oil free. The cons would be that it is a little bit expensive and it comes in a jar packaging, but it has a little scoop to make it a little bit more convenient.
Next we have the Somebymi AHA, BHA, PHA Real Cica 92% Cool Calming Soothing Gel.
This is a multi-function lightweight gel moisturizer. It contains the PHA lactobionic acid, which gently exfoliates dead skin cells on the skin's surface. It also contains BHA salicylic acid to exfoliate excess sebum in pores. It contains Centella asiatica for skin soothing, calming, anti-inflammatory properties. It has niacinamide for skin brightening properties. It also contains one essential oil very low down in the list, but that doesn't bother my sensitive skin, so I find that it's pretty okay.
Next up is sunscreen, which is my all-time favorite type of skincare product. So first for sunscreen, we have the Klairs Soft Airy UV Essence.
This sunscreen claims to have an SPF of 50 plus with a PA of 4 pluses. It has two sunscreen filters, mainly Uvinol A+, which filters out UVA type 2 rays, and Uvinol T150, which filters out UVB rays. It has an incredibly lightweight texture, which feels like nothing when you put it on the skin. It is, however, not water resistant, so you do have to reapply it every 2 hours, and it is more suitable for indoor use. There has been a recent controversy around Purito sunscreens that might also affect this particular sunscreen because they're both made in the same laboratory. So we are currently unsure of the amount of UV protection that this sunscreen offers. It is still safe to use it as an indoor sunscreen, but I would advise against using this if you are going to be outside and exposed to direct sunlight. It also contains one essential oil very low down in the ingredient list. However, I find that this does not affect my sensitive skin, so it is okay.
Next, we have the Purito Comfy Water Sunblock.
This sunscreen is currently undergoing testing to check its SPF 50 claims. So I am not entirely sure how much UVA protection I'm getting from this sunscreen. However, I feel that it is a waste to dispose of this product, and actually Purito is offering refunds for any Purito sunscreen you buy. So you can go ahead and do that if you have purchased any Purito sunscreens. Just go and check out their website to see how you can go about doing the refund. Anyway, I feel that I can still use this indoors when I'm not exposed to direct UV rays. The main filter used in this sunscreen is zinc oxide, which filters UVB and some UVA rays. For a physical, or rather a mineral sunscreen, it has an incredibly lightweight texture. It has a matte finish and it has minimal white cast. The white cast that it has on this is more like a tone up cream type of white cast. However, it peels under makeup and it is not water resistant or long lasting. It is also fragrance and essential oil free, so my sensitive skin actually does enjoy using this.
Next, we have the Purito Green Level Unscented Sun.
This sunscreen is currently undergoing testing to check its SPF 50 claims, just like the other Purito sunscreen that I just mentioned. It uses two sunscreen filters, mainly Uvinol A, which filters out UVA type 2 rays, and Uvinol T150, which filters out UVB rays. It is moisturizing, but on my skin, it feels thick, and occasionally I feel like it clogs my pores. It has no white cast whatsoever. It is okay for indoor use, but I would advise against using it when you are going to be outdoors for a long time or exposed to direct sunlight. It is fragrance and essential oil free.
Next, we have the Bioderma Photoderm Max Aquafluid.
This sunscreen is made in France. It has an SPF of 50 plus and UVA PF 24. It has four sunscreen filters, namely octocrylene, which filters UVB and UVA type 2. It also has Tinosorb M, which is a broad spectrum UVB, UVA1, and UVA type 2 filter. It also contains avobenzone, which is a UVA filter, and Tinosorb S, which is a broad spectrum UVB, UVA1, and UVA type 2 filter. It has a lightweight fluid texture. It is also non-comedogenic, water resistant, and did not break me out at all. However, it has a shiny finish, so it needs to be set with powder. It takes a long time to be absorbed into the skin before you can apply makeup on top of it without messing up your makeup. It is fragrance free, essential oil free, and it has no alcohol. It is okay for outdoor use when you're going to be exposed to the sun, and if you're going to be sweating a little bit, you can be assured that this will stay on the skin. So I love this sunscreen a lot.
Next, we have La Roche-Posay Anthelios Shaka Fluid Unscented.
This sunscreen is considered to be my ultra hardcore outdoor sunscreen. It has an SPF of 50 plus, a UVA PF 46, which is an extremely high UVA protection. It has six sunscreen filters, namely ethyl hexyl salicylate, a UVB filter, Uvinol T150, another UVB filter, Tinosorb S, a broad spectrum UVB, UVA type 1, and UVA type 2 filter, avobenzone, a UVA filter, Mexoryl XL, a UVA and UVB filter, and Mexoryl SX, a UVA filter. It is ultra lightweight, it is invisible on the skin, it has absolutely no white cast whatsoever, it dries down to a matte, skin-like finish. It does contain denatured alcohol pretty high up on the ingredient list, but it seems okay on my sensitive acne-prone skin. The overall formulation includes moisturizing ingredients to balance out the drying effects of alcohol. And alcohol is actually needed as a solvent for all the sunscreen filters in this sunscreen. This sunscreen also contains a few comedogenic ingredients. I haven't tested this long enough to find out if it causes breakouts on my oily, acne prone skin. However, I find that the past 4 times I've used it, my skin was okay with it. I do use this as an outdoor sunscreen when I will spend long hours exposed to sunlight. It is also extremely water resistant. It does not slip and slide on the skin. It is fast absorbing and applies well under makeup.
Next, we have Keep Cool Soothe Bamboo Sun Essence.
This sunscreen is rated SPF 50 plus with PA 4 pluses. There are two sunscreen filters, mainly Uvinol A plus, which is a UVA type 2 filter, and Tinosorb S, which is a broad spectrum UVB, UVA type 1, and UVA type 2 filter. It has niacinamide, which has brightening, oil control, and skin barrier strengthening properties. It also has adenosine, which also has skin barrier strengthening properties. The sunscreen also has antioxidants. The texture is lightweight with a semi-matte finish. and it is currently my favorite indoor sunscreen. It is, however, not water resistant, therefore I prefer it as an indoor sunscreen and I will not use it when I am outdoors most of the time.
This is the Be Plain Clean Ocean Moisture Sunscreen.
This sunscreen is also SPF 50 plus with PA 4 pluses. It has two sunscreen filters, namely Uvinol A plus, a UVA filter, and Tinosorb S, a broad spectrum UVB, UVA1, and UVA type 2 filter. It also has niacinamide for brightening, oil control, and skin barrier strengthening. It also has adenosine, which is for skin barrier strengthening. This sunscreen has a very simple ingredient list. It is also supposedly extremely lightweight. It has just arrived pretty recently, so I haven't had time to try it yet. However, I will update you once I have had time to try this. The sunscreen is not water resistant, so I would use it as an indoor sunscreen.
Last but not least, we have Krave Beauty Beat the Sun.
The sunscreen is rated SPF 50 plus, PA 4 pluses. It has 5 sunscreen filters, namely Uvinol A plus, which is a UVA filter, Tinosorb S, which is a broad spectrum UVB, UVA type 1 and type 2 filter. It has Uvinol T150, which is a UVB filter, isoamyl P methoxynilamide, which is a UVB and UVA type 2 filter. It also has polysilicon 15, which is a UVB filter. It has antioxidants from beetroot extract, green tea polyphenols, resveratrol, vitamin C derivative, sodium ascorbyl phosphate. The texture is a lightweight essence or fluid with a dewy finish. You may set it with powder if a dewy finish is not your preference. The sunscreen works extremely well under makeup. It does, however, contain denatured alcohol pretty high up in the ingredient list. The alcohol is used as a solvent for the sunscreen filters. However, I find that the overall formula is still okay because of the moisturizing and emollient ingredients. The sunscreen felt okay on my oily acne prone skin and didn't break me out at all. However, on the downside, this sunscreen is not water resistant. It is a great indoor sunscreen. I think you can try using it for outdoor use if you will not be sweating throughout the day.
This is set number 1 for friend J.
Her skin concerns are maskne, combination oily skin, and the occasional congested skin issues. So what I got for her was the Iunik Calendula Complete Cleansing Oil, the Cosrx Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser, Purito ABP Triple Synergy Liquid, and the Cosrx Ultimate Moisturizing Honey Overnight Mask. I also got for her the Klairs Soft Airy UV Essence.
This is set number 2 for Adeline.
So what she was looking for in skincare was something to help with anti-aging, brightening, and her skin type is a little bit of sensitive and combination oily skin. So what I got for her was the Iunik Calendula Complete Cleansing Oil, the Cosrx Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser, the Purito Centella Unscented Serum, the Cosrx Ultimate Moisturizing Honey Overnight Mask, and the Klairs Soft Airy UV Essence.
And this is set number 3 for friend W.
So for him, his skin concerns are the occasional breakouts and some post-acne redness and hyperpigmentation. So he is a bit of a minimalist when it comes to skincare, and he has no time for complex routines, and he typically is not used to putting skincare on his face. So I got him a really basic, minimal routine. So I bought him the Klairs Soft Airy UV Essence and the Somebymi AHA BHA PHA Real Cica 92% Cool Calming Soothing Gel.
Okay, so that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've learned something today. So if you want to know more about the products, I've linked them in the description below. Remember, everyone's skin is different, so what suits me may not suit you. However, if you would like some help or advice, leave a comment and I'll be happy to help. If you like what you see, press that like button and subscribe.